Louisiana beer reviews. Gubna Imperial IPA from Oskar Blues. This was introduced in March 2010. I know this because there's a video on YouTube talking about it from Oskar Blues. They don't say that on their website. I wish more companies would tell us when the beer came out. This is from Longmont, Colorado. Okay. Sold on draft and in cans. 10% alcohol, 100 plus, maybe even higher than 100 international bitterness units like Hop Stupid from Lagunitas. They use rye, North American, and Munich barley malts, Sorachi Ace, Chinook, and Mosaic hops. Gets a very good score on Beer Advocate. The bros say it's very good, so they're saying B+. But on Rapier, they're saying 98 out of 100 and 93 out of 100 for the style. I've never had it. I bought this at Martin Wine Cellar. How good. Blower motor shut off. Air conditioner's off for a little bit. It works fine, but it's loud. That's pretty. It's a off-white head, and the appearance is orange, like an India Pale Ale. Now with the light, the remaining light outside coming through, it's like a yellow gold orange. Yeah, gold orange. Gold orange. I see streaming bubbles, and not really sediment. Oh yeah, well, no, semi-clear. All right. I had that Fire Ant from Mississippi. That was an Imperial IPA. I think it was 10%. I really loved it. Now Brad said he was aggravated with me because he does beers under review, and he said always I'm saying negative things about hoppy beers. I don't say negative things about hoppy beers unless, I don't have a agenda against hoppy beers. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I have been criticizing many of the last 3 years because I found they were inferior. But there's so many hoppy beers, those India Pale Ales, that I've really raved about. It smells good, but it's not too grapefruit, too pine. It's got the hop resin, and he said, well, one problem was that I was using hop resin as a descriptor. It's hard to describe that adequately, I think, the characteristic. And my counter argument was that a lot of people watching the videos, they're going to be drinking those beers, and so they're going to have experience, I think, or at least I would hope they would try them since they're watching the videos, and then they would start to understand what the strong hop resin flavor would be. It's almost like there's a vanilla. That's really weird. It's bitter. I mean, the bitterness does not hide itself. Now, there might be some white bread in the aroma, definitely sweet white bread in the flavor. Sugariness. Not too much pine. Definitely not really floral aroma or that kind of, it's not British style because their hop approach is so different. You get that cellar mold type thing going, and this does not have that. But it's bitter, like the Hop Stupid. The vanilla, that coconut thing. I said vanilla, but it was that coconut thing. Not vanilla, coconut. That's faded. I don't know why I said vanilla. It's got decent lacing. The mouth feels heavy. It's medium to heavy, but more toward heavy. This is not a light beer by any stretch. It's puckering dry. It's pretty easy to drink for 10%. And it's pleasant, even. I was a little thirsty. It's quenching my thirst just in a profoundly intense way. I think B plus is too low. Very good. This is highly carbonated. Maybe 92 probably is better of a score. I'm going to say A. If you like carbonation, join the Oskar Blues Nation. Yeah, I have to give it an A. Most excellent. I don't really love the way they do it in cans. I mean, I drink enough canned beers, of course. I just think bottles look better. That's an aesthetic thing. I know cans are cheaper. They preserve the beer better. They just look more beers look more stately in the beautiful bottles. But anyway, it's no great tragedy. If the beer's good, that's what matters. Give the Gubna a harumph harumph. Does your can signs bother you? Tell the truth. This establishmentarian. Okay, so it's brewed and canned by Oskar Blues Brewery. Pack it in and pack it out, and I'm going to close this out by saying an A. Most excellent. I think you'll like the somewhat sweet sugariness, the not so intense bitterness. Don't let the 100 IBUs scare you off. Maybe I'm just used to it, but it's going to come out bitter in the aftertaste, but oh well. Deal with that. The temperance sticking alcohol ain't that affecting my. So y'all come on down to New Orleans.